Hare Krishna, everyone. Good evening. Please confirm. Am I visible and audible? It's very nice to see all of you after a lot of time. Hare Krishna. I can see many of you: Prabhat, Shivangi, Pritish, Ankita, Jaideep, Vasant, Sweksha, अविशक, आयुषी, सिर्फ मेरी सुनो ये अच्छा नाम है, खुशी पात्रा, प्रीतीश, चक्षुगर्ग, लक्ष्य, यस ऑडिबल एंड विजिबल, थैंक यू प्रभात, हरे कृष्णा, प्रांजल, प्रिया, फाइन, आफ्टर एजेस, खुशी पात्रा, okay, let's start, Hare Krishna all of you and welcome to this special session, CAT 2025 pre-crash course. This is course, pre-crash course, and we are having this LRDI starter class. इस सेशन में सारे चैप्टर कवर होगा. कैसे हो सकता है ऋषभ कुमार, क्यों मजाक करते हो? Is it that possible? Certainly not possible. But yes, it is a starter class, and we are going to have some starting meal, some puzzles. After that, we are going to have a really good set. I was just looking at that, and I was thinking, should I keep that set or not? But I have kept it. It's a really good set, and then one more set at the end. So overall, I have 3 LRDI sets today to be discussed. Okay, so we are having total 3 LRDI sets, and this is pre-CAT crash course, just starter class. We are going to have one more session of LRDI. The schedule I think you have already seen. So your first class for LRDI. Arey, how it is, so Ritesh? I think you have joined late. No problem. एक सेट ठीक हो तो कितने परसेंटाइल आ जाएंगे? बहुत आ जाएगा. लक्ष्य कौशिक, लक्ष्य इज आस्किंग, अगर एक सेट ठीक हो जाए कैट के अंदर, ही इज आस्किंग अबाउट कैट में अगर एक सेट ठीक हो जाए तो कितने मार्क्स आ जाएंगे? लक्ष्य, with 100% guarantee I can say close to 90 percentile for sure. ज्यादा की ही संभावना है. Certainly more than that. Pre-crash course में ऋषभ कुमार नहीं ऋषभ, we are having 2 sessions of LRDI. I told you about today's part. Today we are going to have total 3 sets. Is that fine? Total 3 sets we are going to discuss today. So one is a starter course, basic initial appetizer you can say, जो आपकी भूख बढ़ाएगा, and then उस बढ़ी हुई भूख के साथ really there is one very good set, and after that in the ending part we have again a good puzzle. So these are 3 sets today we are going to discuss. Is that fine? Okay. Vasant, in this crash course all syllabus will cover. Vasant, yes, crash course में सारी चीजें होंगी, सारे topics होंगे, but this is pre-crash course, so it is just starter. We are just going to have overview of different kind of questions. So today we are going to have that. Okay? So in crash course, this is just pre-crash course. Remember, this is pre-crash course. These are some free sessions you are getting on YouTube. So when you join the crash course, the complete crash course, in that case, that is sort of fast batch you can say. So everything will be there at a fast pace, right? You cannot claim मैंने अभी join किया है तो धीरे पढ़ाओ. बाबा धीरे पढ़ना है तो अगले साल के लिए पढ़ना पड़ेगा ना. All right? If you are having less time and you have to cover more things, so of course speed will become fast. That's why that is called crash course. So this is just pre-crash course. So we are not covering the entire syllabus. It is not possible also in this pre-crash course. So but we will be having a good overview. Fine. ठीक है. So enroll for crash course. Very nice. Good Ritesh, nice, welcome. Pranjal Prakash, पता नहीं क्या लिख रहे हैं. सम्यक, will attend this session, need a break from inception sets. Inception sets खतरनाक है. By the way, सम्यक, today you are going to have one really very good set. You will enjoy. It's just like those inception sets only. And ऋषभ, मुझे set choose करने में problem होती है. सबको होती है, मुझे भी होती है. But we need to practice. After practice only you can get to know which set to do and which not to do, right? Which should be rejected. But it requires a lot of practice, and I'm telling you, मुझे भी problem होती है. So certainly I must have done solved more questions than you, at least for longer duration than you, right? जब आप पैदा भी नहीं हुए थे या होने वाले थे, है ना? So I'm teaching still then. I'm teaching since then. So I certainly have solved much more questions than you, but ये problem अभी भी होती है. But you will become better day by day. That's what I can vouch for. ना जितना आप प्रैक्टिस करोगे उतना ज्यादा बेटर हो जाओगे इन क्वेश्चन सिलेक्शन. आई होप दैट आंसर्स यू ऋषभ. प्रभात, बैच 3 वाले कोई है इधर? बिल्कुल मिलेंगे. जयदीप, फर्स्ट बैच वालों को क्रैश कोर्स इंक्लूडेड है? Jaideep, for course details, I would suggest you to contact our admin team there, and the counselors and all. They will be able to guide you. किस course में क्या क्या included है, क्या नहीं है and all. ठीक है? Okay, fine. Let's start. Yes, let's start. खुशी पात्रा, good. आपने बोला ना 3 सेट्स, so breakfast, lunch, dinner. Okay, प्रांजल, समझा. थोड़ा धीरे समझता हूँ, थोड़ा बूढ़ा हो गया हूँ ना. Fine. Okay, so let's start. So I hope everyone is ready for the first problem. So let's begin. So this is CAT 2025 pre-crash course LRDI starter class session 3. You have had 2 sessions before that, right? आपके से 2 sessions पहले हो चुके हैं. I want to 90 score 90 percentile. I'm afraid of getting to it. कवती राजेश यादव, बाबा अगर घबराते हो तो कैसे लाओगे? घबराने की जरूरत नहीं है, but it is feasible, possible. Just work on it. So let's start. Yes, here is the first puzzle directly without any introduction. So this is a number puzzle, really good number puzzle, and sort of you can say binary problems, binary puzzles. Sometimes it says like that. Yes, you have had 2 sessions before that, Quant and VARC. Vishu, thanks for that. Rudra, crash course will start after these pre-crash course classes. So it's just, you can take it as a beginning only, right? This is, you can take it to be start only. By the way, so now here's the first question before all of you, and please read carefully. Don't waste time. And I need to have timer. Yes. So in my system watch, it is 21:13 right now, and I'm giving you 10 minutes. Fine. That's more than sufficient. So 21:23. I'm giving you 10 minutes. It is certainly more than sufficient. Please solve this question, everyone. And how do I get to know you have got the you have solved it? You need to write your answers. There's only one question. What is the number of Mr. Smith's house? You have to write your answer. Your time has already started. Please work on it now. Yes, Niharika, yes. Not exactly PYQ, but yes, based on PYQs. Of course, in all the subjects, Rishabh, but right now focus on the set in front of you. सबसे ज़्यादा help ये करेगा that you focus on the subject in front of you. Distraction will never help. Shreyas, check the website for that. Lakshya, practice is the only key. Nothing magical out here. Okay, I've got my first answer within 4 minutes. Good. Vasant also has given answer, but it's different. So two different answers so far. Jatin Jangra and Vasant. Please recheck, I would suggest. Both of you, please recheck your answers. Now, Gaurav Singhal has also given some answer, but they are again different from the earlier ones. Please recheck. You still have time. You have 5 more minutes. All the conditions mentioned must be satisfied. That is a basic thing. अपनी आदत सुधारना बहुत जरूरी है, तुक्के नहीं मारना है. It's a number puzzle, Prabhat. You can say binary logic because something are true, some statements are lies. All of you also can see there are various numbers mentioned in comments now. Of course, answer is going to be only one. Maybe one of them or maybe none of them. Alicia, your one comment is sufficient. I would recommend all of you, tukka nahi marna hai, garbad nahi karna hai. Recheck your answer, whether it satisfies the conditions or not. For your information, Astha, you rarely get a seating arrangement question in CAT. Check the previous year's questions yourself. We have 3 more minutes as per the time mentioned. And don't guess. Aritro, you can recheck whether the conditions are being satisfied or not. Kashyap Reddy, I guess you are asking about the most likely topics in CAT for LRDI. Believe me, you will hardly find any question which belong to the known categories, known genres. You'll always get a new question, new type of question in CAT, specifically LRDI part. Yes, Astha, it's a battle actually. So it's entirely upon your attitude. Are you really there to battle it out, win it out or not? Okay, Mani, if you're writing 512, you still have last 1 minute. Swasita, binary class certainly you must have done. It's not that difficult. We need to make cases. Okay, 512, many of you are saying. Conditions are difficult. I cannot make this one. Fine, fine. Okay. The time is almost up. I think few seconds remaining. LRDI में कोई most likely topic नहीं होता है. Yes, Pranjal, that's true. Gunika says 216. Most of you are writing, I can see 512. In between, few different answers are also there. Yes, 512 is a perfect cube. Is it, or yes or no? Yes, it is 8 cube. Certainly, Samek, they will also be included in all the sets, all the sections. Okay, fine. Let's start. Let's start. Okay, we have Akul here. Good evening, Akul. Fine. So let's start. Our time is up, and many of you have solved. I'm sure many of you haven't even started also. I don't know क्यों. पता नहीं. It's up to you. No problem. See, I was standing here. I was not doing anything else. I had just given you time to solve, and I'm looking at what you are, whether you are solving or not. है ना? So if you are not solving, if you are missing your time, you are wasting your time. So you are losing the great opportunity. Anyhow, let's do it together. It says Mr. Smith and Mr. Jones. So these are two persons. They are two math teachers, fine, who meet up one day. Mr. Smith lives in a house with a number between 13 and 1300. Fine. And he informs Mr. Jones of this fact and challenges Mr. Jones to work out the number by asking closed question. And that is a question. What is the number of Mr. Smith's house? Okay? So that means our answer is going to be between 13 and 1300, right? If you are able to figure out that number. So the number we are looking for is between 13 and 1300. Okay, so 1300 के बीच में number होना चाहिए. That is one thing. Now let's move further. So Mr. Smith के घर का number है and Mr. John को ये बात बताई गई है and Mr. John is being challenged to find out. Now Mr. John asks, if the number is bigger than 500, तो क्या नंबर 500 से बड़ा है? 500 से बड़ा है मतलब नंबर must be in the range 501 to 1299, right? Because number is between them, it says. I'm just going by everything, all the statements. Some of you are saying कि भी क्वेश्चन पसंद नहीं आया या बाइनरी लॉजिक का लॉजिक नहीं समझ में आता या डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है. I'm going by everything by step. Let's see here. Yes, wait Sumitra, let's check all the things. So number is between 13 and 1300, so it can be anything from 14 to 1299, right? So Mr. John asks if the number is bigger than 500. तो 500 से bigger का मतलब है 501 to 1299. और अगर ऐसा नहीं है, in that case number will be in the range 14 to 500. Do all of you agree with that? So by asking this first question, Mr. Jones has separated the number in two parts, 14 to 500 and 501 to 1299. Now let's see what Mr. Smith answers. So Mr. Smith answers, but he lies. अब उसने क्या आंसर किया है अपने को तो नहीं मालूम है ना, but ये बता दिया कि he lied, right? So we don't know. So it could be either one of them, और जो भी है वो आंसर झूठ है, तो उसकी बात को बाद में देखते हैं, right? So but answer is going to be one of them. So just by having answer to this question, we can't reach to any one number. Fine. Let's move further. Let's look at the second question. It says Mr. John asks if the number is a perfect square. So Mr. Smith answers, but he lies once again. Okay, so perfect square. Let's look. So number चाहे इस range में हो या इस range में हो, so वो perfect square है या नहीं, that's what we need to check. So can you tell me in this range 14 to 500, what is the smallest perfect square? It is 4 square, 16, right? 4 square, that is 16. 16 से लेके कहां तक के नंबर स्क्वायर आएंगे? तो लार्जेस्ट 17 square, 23 square is 529. So 22 square would be here, right? 484. That is 22 square. Is it okay? So 4 square से लेकर 22 square तक, तो 16 से basically 484 तक. These are perfect squares. How many perfect squares are these? Can you tell me? Can you count? 4 square से लेकर 22 square तक कितने perfect squares हुए? How many perfect squares are there in this range? In this range of numbers? Please count that. हाँ, 4 से 22 तक कितने हो गए? How many? It's 19. Can you count that fast? Yes, it is 19, Piyush. Good. So 19. 1 से लेके 22 तक होते तो 22 होते ना, पहले वाले 3 छोड़ दिए हैं. So remaining are 19. So basically, if actually number is in this range and it is a perfect square, so still 19 options are there. And if number is in this range but not a perfect square, then still there are many options. Are you getting the point? Let's come to this range. So in this range, if I talk about the perfect squares, so we will start with 529, which is 23 square. And largest कहां तक जा सकते हैं? What is 36 square? 36 square is 1296, right? 36 square. Very good evening, all of you, those who have just joined late. Yes, 36 square is 1296. Perfectly fine. So 36 square तक, which is 1296. So 23 से लेकर 36 तक ये कितने हो गए टोटल? तो 36 minus 22 कर देते हैं. That would be 14, right? So 14 perfect squares. Are you getting that? Is that fine? And not late, Sneha. This is the first question and we have just started. You can go through fast. Fine. ठीक है. So ठीक है. That was the second question. Second question में perfect square है या नहीं है? तो Mr. Smith answers, but again lies. Anyhow, so that we will observe later कि उसने क्या आंसर दिया होगा. But right now we are looking for that thing कि numbers in this range or that range. इस range में है तो squares कितने हैं? 19 है. इस range में है तो squares 14 है. Let's read the third question, third statement. But before that, Pranam is asking, how did 14 came instead of 15? अरे instead of 15, 15 कहाँ से आया? How did you say 15, Pranav? 36 में से पहले वाले 22 छोड़ दिए ना भाई. 36 minus 22 is how much? It is 14. What is the doubt? See, I'm counting same way. 1 square से लेकर 36 square तक होते. If it had been 1 square to 36 square, total 36 squares would have been there, right? So I'm leaving out the earlier 22 squares. That's it. Simplest calculation. ठीक है? Fine. Good. Good. So don't do any mistake in these basic petty calculations. These are simple things. Okay, let's move further. Now, third question, Mr. Jones asks, if the number is a perfect cube. Okay, let's look for the perfect cube once again. So in this range, if I'm looking for the perfect cubes, what would be the smallest perfect cube? 3 cube, right? That is 27. And largest one, 8 cube is 512. So 7 cube would be here, which is 343. 7 cube, that is 343. So 27 से 343 तक, यानी कि 3 cube से लेकर 7 cube. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 5 perfect cubes here, right? There are 5 perfect cubes here. Is that okay? And in that range, if we do the same calculation, we will be starting with 8 cube. And what would be the largest cube here? Can you tell me? 11 cube is 1331, right? So that would not be here. That would be maximum up to 10 cube, which is 1000, right? So 512 से लेकर और 1000 तक. So how many numbers would be there? So 8, 9 and 10. There are only 3 perfect cubes here. Is it clear so far? ठीक है, तो 3 से 7 के cubes यहाँ पे हैं, 8 से 10 यहाँ पे है, तो 5 and 3. Is it fine so far? Prachi, we are including 23 and 36 also now. That's why. अच्छा, you are answering that. That's fine. Okay, okay. ठीक है. रितेश प्रसाद सिंह 2 कौन सा बोल रहे हो भाई? What is 2? We are having 8, 9 and 10. Fine so far? Let's move further. So now Mr. Jones asks if the number is a perfect cube. Now Mr. Smith answers and feeling a little guilty tells the truth for once. तो इस बार मिस्टर स्मिथ ने सही आंसर दिया है, राइट? तो मिस्टर स्मिथ ने क्या आंसर दिया था अभी तक मुझे मालूम नहीं है. दैट वी नीड टू ऑब्जर्व, वी नीड टू आइडेंटिफाई. बट व्हाटएवर बी द आंसर, सो दीज आर द पॉसिबल सिचुएशंस. नंबर इस रेंज में है तो बहुत आंसर हो सकते हैं. परफेक्ट स्क्वायर है तो भी 19 नंबर्स पॉसिबल है. perfect cube है तो भी 5 आंसर्स पॉसिबल है. सेम वे इन दिस रेंज, नंबर इज इन दिस रेंज, देयर आर मेनी नंबर्स पॉसिबल. स्क्वायर नंबर है तो 14, क्यूब है तो 3. ठीक है. ओके, लेट्स रीड फर्दर. बाय द वे, हैव वी मिस्ड एनीथिंग? कैन यू थिंक ऑफ समथिंग एल्स बिफोर आई रीड द नेक्स्ट सेंटेंसेस हियर? कैन यू थिंक ऑफ समथिंग एल्स? क्या ऐसा हो सकता है कि नंबर स्क्वायर भी हो और क्यूब भी हो? Is that possible? Yes. The number is a square as well as cube number. So both things are there. Yes, that is possible, right? और अगर ऐसा होता है, can you tell me in this range which number is there which is perfect square as well as perfect cube? So 3 क्यूब से 7 क्यूब, तो 3 से 7 के बीच में देख लो ऐसा नंबर जो ऐसा बेस नंबर जो स्क्वायर नंबर हो. 3 is not square number, 4 is square number, 5, 6, 7, 4 is square number, so 4 cube, right? So 4 cube, that is 64 is a number which is square as well as cube, right? तो अगर नंबर स्क्वायर भी है, क्यूब भी है, तो there is only one number in this range. Are you getting that? There is only one number in this range which is perfect square as well as perfect cube, right? Which is 4 cube, और basically यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 8 square. ठीक है. Exactly same way here is also again one number only, 729. Good. So because 9 is a perfect cube, so 9 is a perfect square, so 8 is not perfect square, 10 is not perfect square, 9 is perfect square, so 9 cube. So 9 cube, which is 729, and which is also basically 27 square. Same with this 4 cube is actually 8 square. So there is one number in both the ranges which is both perfect square as well as perfect cube. Fine so far. अच्छा, ये हमने क्यों चेक किया? Because just listen, अगर ऐसा होता, अगर actually ऐसा होता that number which you are looking for is in this range, perfect square but not perfect cube, तो 13 numbers बचते ना. और same way number is in this range, a perfect cube but not a perfect square. In that case there would have been 2 options. Are you getting that? Or if number is in this range, it's a perfect square as well as perfect cube, then there is only one option. Okay, this time Kashyap Reddy is saying answer is 64. Fine. Same way with similar analysis here. So number had been in this range and a perfect square but not perfect cube, then there are 18 possibilities. Number is in this range, a perfect cube but not a perfect square, then there would be 4 possibilities. And number is in this range, both a perfect square and perfect cube, then number would have been this 64, only one option. Fine. Now let's see what Mr. Jones has observed, right? Let's see what Mr. Jones has observed. So Mr. Jones says he knows that number is one of the 2 possibilities. He says that number is one of the 2 possibilities. Can you tell me which 2 possibilities are he is talking about? Yes, out of these 2, only one case is possible, Prachi, that's perfectly fine. So now Mr. Jones says he knows that number is one of the 2 possibilities. So after analyzing one of the 2 cases, he is saying that he is left with 2 possibilities. Can you tell me what is that condition? Yes, he is in these 2 possibilities. He is talking about these 2 possibilities. That means now let's trace back. So what answer he has got from Mr. Smith? So he is confused between these 2 possibilities, right? That number, what answers he has received. So for the first question, when it was asked that Mr. Jones, when Mr. Jones was asking whether number is bigger than 500, so what answer he got from Mr. Smith? He was said yes, right? Mr. Smith answered yes, but he lied. So actually number in this range, isn't it? Number is in this range, है ना? Same way. So when Mr. Smith asked, is the number perfect square? So in this case, when he is talking about 2 possibilities, so he said, no, it is not a perfect square. तभी तो 2 possibilities हुई ना. Only then it is 2 possibilities. So it means he said no. He said no, answer number is not a perfect square. But he lied. So actually number is a perfect square. So number is in this range and number is a perfect square. Number is a perfect square. And third time, Mr. Jones asks if the number is a perfect cube. Mr. Smith answers, but this time he is telling the truth. What did he answer? Because he is left with 2 possibilities, that means number is a perfect cube. So number he answered yes, and this time it is true. This time it is true. That means number is here and number is a perfect square and number is a perfect cube also. That means there is only one possibility. So this is my answer. 64. Is that okay? So 64 is the correct answer. Otherwise, what answers he got, because of that, Mr. Jones was not knowing that he lies or not. That information is given to us. So Mr. Jones Mr. Jones is fixed up in these two possibilities. Mr. Jones is fixed up in these two possibilities. That number is in this range. It is not a perfect square but a perfect cube. So he's confused between 8 cube and 1000. Fine? Yes, Pranjal. So 64 is the right answer here. So you can go through once again all the points which we have discussed. And if there's any confusion, any point, I'm still here. Prachi, so when Mr. Jones says number is one of the two possibilities, we take it as a direct clue. Yes, he's left with two clues, two possibilities. We have seen all the possible cases beforehand. We had seen, अगर number इस range में है, suppose perfect square नहीं है, perfect cube भी नहीं है. There are many possibilities. So the two clues is the clue here actually. The number is one of the two possibilities. That is the conclusion reached by Mr. Jones. So we were looking for which condition would lead him to two possibilities. So that was the situation, right? And now whether the answers given were truth or lie, based on that we identified the actual number. That was the whole thought process, right? Khyati, kindly explain last step. Khyati, हमने ये बात की कि हमने इस possibility से पता लगाया कि जो उसको आंसर मिले क्या क्या मिले. उसको आंसर मिला कि नंबर इस रेंज में है, yes, but it is false, it is a lie, right? उसको आंसर मिला कि नंबर परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नहीं है, राइट? उसको आंसर मिला नो, नंबर इज नॉट अ परफेक्ट स्क्वायर, बट इट इज अगेन लाई, दैट मींस नंबर परफेक्ट स्क्वायर है. और थर्ड उसको आंसर मिला नंबर इज अ परफेक्ट क्यूब, व्हिच वाज करेक्ट आंसर, राइट? सो दैट मींस नंबर इज इन दिस रेंज, परफेक्ट स्क्वायर भी है, परफेक्ट क्यूब भी है, एंड देयर इज ओनली वन सच नंबर, दैट इज 64. सो दैट्स हाउ वी गॉट आवर आंसर. आई होप दैट शुड बी प्रीटी क्लियर. आस्था मौर्य, why did we assume the first answer to be yes? अरे लड़की, ये बोला ना यहाँ पे नंबर 2 पे कैसे पहुंचा आस्था? Listen once again, see, this two possibility was our clue. तो two possibility पे Mr. Jones कैसे पहुंचेगा? In all other cases we had seen either there are going to be 19 possibilities or 18 or 5 or 4 or 1 or more than that, right? In this situation there are different possibilities possible of 14 or 13 or 3 or 2 or 1 or more than that, right? So because of two possibilities, we got to know that it is certainly this situation, and based on that, we have tracked back. ठीक है? अब ये भाई ये जजमेंट करने वाले क्यों आ जाते हैं? ये is this basic question or PYQs? Why? Try to learn, try to understand the thought process. That is the important thing, है ना? Keshav Vijay, I have already explained 2-3 times. I guess you have understood, or if not, I would recommend just rewind back for 3 or 4 minutes. You will understand that again. How to find directly that the number is both cube and square in a range? Ha, Sumitra, yes, that's a good question. See, when I want a number to be square as well as cube, like in this range, 3 cube to 7 cube. So 3 cube, 4 cube, 5 cube, 6 cube, 7 cube. Can anyone tell me which of these numbers is a perfect square as well? What to check? See, power 3 is not going to make them square, right? We just need to check the base numbers. So 3 is not a square number, 5 is not, 6 is not, 7 is not, 4 is. So it is 2 square. So 2 square ka cube, that is perfect square as well as perfect cube. I hope that is clear. ठीक है प्रांजल? Yes. Don't make it lengthier, but yes, fine, that's fine, Samyak. Suvasita, 729 is also square and a cube, and also what second digit being 1? See, that was the confusion of Mr. Smith, Mr. Jones. So he asked Mr. Smith, if Mr. Smith just tells him whether the second digit is 1, then he will know the answer. Mr. Smith tells him, and Mr. Jones says that what he thinks the number is. He is of course wrong. He is of course wrong. Why? Because the information he had received was not correct, right? So what is the number Mr. Smith's house? It is 64. That means Mr. Jones ने उसको क्या बोला होगा? Mr. Smith tells him. तो क्या बताएगा Mr. Smith? है ना, तो उसने बोला कि नहीं है भाई, ये दोनों में से नहीं है. Whether the second digit is 1, whether the second digit is 1, Mr. Smith क्या बोलेगा? Can you tell me? He will say no, it is not. Or when he say it is not, so वो आंसर क्या देगा? वो बोलेगा 1000. है ना, that answer given by Mr. Jones would be 1000, but that is a wrong answer. ठीक है ना? Okay. हाँ, yes, Surya Teja. Schedule is already shared, I guess, and I will show you once again. There will be one topic on a day, of course. Okay, anything else? Yes. Ayushi, track back from two possibilities. See, are you able to figure this out? When he says, Mr. Jones, that he knows that number is one of the two possibilities. What do you mean by that? I'm sure you don't mean anything by that. That's why you are getting confused. So don't be confused. That's why I said कि जब तक आप खुद से possibilities नहीं बनाओगे, if you are only waiting कि हाँ, I have paid a fee, I am spending time, so let this person explain, I'm just going to witness it. So you are not going to learn anything. So to learn, you have to put your efforts in it. Only then you can see that I reached till this point and after that I got stuck. Then you can be helped. Otherwise, कौन आपकी help कर सकता है भाई? Fine. So try to identify that which are these two possibilities. So this is a situation when this person is confused between these two possibilities, and it arises because of what situations. Based on that, we backtrack and we got the actual answer. ठीक है? Fine. Okay. Thank you, Suvasita. आकाश, आपके सॉल्व करने का तरीका मस्त है. अच्छा, थोड़ी स्पेस में पूरा सेट सॉल्व कर देते हो. इवन LRDI सेशन में वैसी है. Yes, exactly, Akash. That's what I try to do, and that's what you should also try to do. Yes, इतने से स्पेस में सारा काम हो गया, इतना ही करना था बस. Fine. Yes, exactly, Kavita. So the two possibilities are the perfect squares, but not cube. Rajesh, don't miss that point. These two possibilities were there when number is a perfect cube but not a perfect square. Otherwise, तो तीन perfect cube थे ना भाई, right? Yes, let's move to the next part now. And I'm getting aside. If any of you wish to take a screenshot for your reference, you can take that. I remember in one of the sessions, one student said कि सर आप क्वेश्चन के आगे खड़े हो जाते हो, and तो हम फोटो नहीं ले पाते हैं. I forgot the name of the child, but there was one student in one of the session, I remember. Should we move further? Yes, Jatin, that's what I said. Unless you try to solve the question on your own, you are not going to learn much. खुद से करना पड़ता है भाई. Okay, I just didn't understand why we are made 1 as the second digit. Ayushi, Jones is considering 8 cube and 10 cube, that is 512 or 1000. These are the two possible answers. That's why he's looking for the position of the digit 1. But the actual correct answer is 64. So when he asks whether the second digit is 1, तो he's looking, अगर बोलेगा हाँ तो 512 बोल दूंगा, बोलेगा no तो 1000 बोल दूंगा. तो he certainly said no. Mr. Smith tells him, और वो सही बोल रहा है, ऐसा मान के चलते हैं. So he must have said 1000, but it is a wrong answer. He thinks the number is this, but he is of course wrong. Why? Because the actual number is 64. और उसने गड़बड़ क्यों करी? क्योंकि वो झूठ बोल रहा था. Right? That is the only thing. Okay, let's move further. Yes, Pranav. Yes, it will be available. Yes, second digit मतलब second digit आयुष्मान, second digit of the number. 64 में second digit 4 हुआ ना. Second digit, they're not specifically mentioned tens place value or ones place or what. Okay, moving further now. हाँ, time लगाने में there is no issue. Time लगाओ, but solve it properly. Think properly. Don't miss anything, as Jatin Jangra I think mentioned कि उसने ये बात को ध्यान ही नहीं दिया. But ये ध्यान देना था ना, otherwise तो आप randomly solve कर रहे हो. Okay, moving further. So this was the same thing, whether yes or no, what is happening. Fine. Yes, this is the schedule. Some of you are asking about the classes. So there are two sessions, they had already happened before this. So algebra booster session by Abhishek Leela Pandey sir, then for RC class just by Shabana ma'am, and this is the third session, LRDI class. And after that, again VA arithmetic and LRDI once again, and then finally on Monday it is marathon, complete marathon of RCs. Fine, so this is the schedule for pre-crash course, and crash course would be starting after that. So crash course की details भी आपको बाद में मिल जाएगी, and live sessions, the timings are already mentioned here, every day at 9 p.m. ठीक है? I hope you already have this. I would move further now. Okay, now this is a good question, good set. मान्या, अभी और एक अच्छा सवाल आपके सामने आ चुका है. Prachi, I gave you 10 minutes for that set. That was certainly more than sufficient. 5 to 6 minutes or 7 minutes would be sufficient for that set. 10 minutes is more than enough. Now this is the next set, and this is really wonderful set. It is really going to test you. So there could be multiple cases possible. You need to check the different cases. So be ready with your pen and paper. Just by seeing the question, just seeing the screen will not help you. So I'm giving, I think 10 minutes would be sufficient, and if required, I would give you some extra time. So right now I'm giving you 10 minutes. So in my screen, it is, on my system's watch, it is 21:47. I'm giving you 10 minutes exactly, 21:57. Please read carefully and no extra bakwas. I'm not going to answer in between. Don't write any comments in between. I'm not going to answer right now. Focus on this set. Please solve it. Surya, it is not a syllabus test. It is an aptitude test. Think. Try to think. There are some things which are common, but specifically in LRDI, there are nothing this is common. So please try to solve it now. I'm not speaking anymore now. I will be starting to speak after 21:57. The three questions are on the next slide. You can take a screenshot of the questions or note down the questions. I'm moving to the previous slide now. Yes, you can say that, Prachi. Not exactly, but yes, in one sense you can say. Surya, it clearly shows that you are not solving question. PDFs are not provided. Videos will be there available for you for the time being. And how you can revise? You just need to do hard work. Everything is possible. Okay, Ritesh Prasad Singh has given the answer key for the 10 questions here. And Akul has come up with the answers to the 3 questions here. Here are the 3 questions once again. Ritesh, you can verify your answer key, whether it matches the scores of the 6 students. Our time is almost up, just 1 minute remaining. And Jatin Jangra has come up with a different answer key than Ritesh, but most of you are answering the 3 questions as A, B. Are? But Saloni Singh said D, then 2, A, 3. I'm curious to know your thought process. Akul is the first one. Akul. Okay, after Akul, it's Ayushman, Keshav, Riya also, Avi Krishna. Yes, Riya, it's a really good question. And Samyak, Soham, Melind. जिनके मैक्सिमम मार्क्स होते हैं, look for common correct answers. Good, that's good start. Last question you are not getting Sneha, but first two का A आप बोल रही हैं, taking highest number marks. Fine, let's start. ठीक है. So that means you are saying you are trying with the answer keys. You're trying with the answer keys. So as suggested by 2-3 students here, they are showing yes, there is a table and our time limit is already done. And many of you have already answered. That's why I'm not asking you whether you need more time or not. But let's solve it now. Okay, same thought process. Keshav Vijay Singh, same as Ayushman. Fine. Okay, जिनके minimum हैं उनके incorrect हैं या correct? Okay, fine. Okay, Jatin has also come up with the same answer key. Okay, so basically we are checking the cases, right? What is possible? You are checking that it satisfies, that's good. So it may happen that you got that in was first go only, right? One go only, आपने एक ही number guess किया और वो सही आ गया. Maybe सही ना आता, ऐसा भी हो सकता था, right? So this is really a good question. It's not that easy. Let's see how we can do. Yes, in any Tableau format, we can have a Sudoku type arrangement. Let's see how we can go about it. Now listen everyone very carefully. अच्छा, कितने लोग ऐसे हैं जिसको समझ में नहीं आया है? Is there anyone who has not been able to find out the correct answer key in the answers? Certainly many. Majority would be that only. है ना? Now let's try to understand without guessing randomly. 4 correct between Q and S. Yes, Q and S. You are talking about Kadir and Simranjit. Yes, they are having 7 marks correct. So they are having the largest correct thing. So उनके 4 questions common है. 4 questions के answer same है. That's what you are saying, right? यही बोल रहे हो ना आप लोग कि they are having 4 common answers. So they must be correct answers. That's what you are saying. Is it necessary, by the way? Samyak is saying same thing. There are 4 common answers between Q and S. Kadir and Simranjit. So should they be correct answers? Why do you think so? I doubt that. Saloni, Astha, yes, Akul also says not necessary. कैसे पता लगेगा कि वो चारों सही ही होने चाहिए? अगर 5 सही होते तो क्या पांचों सही होते? Can be, exactly, not necessary. But the case is fitting. Yes, not necessary, but the case is fitting. You assume that, and that fits the whole situation. That's what thing. Anyhow, let's not assume anything. Listen very carefully what I'm saying. Listen, everyone. Yes, please. Those who have solved, those also, and those who are unable to solve, जो नहीं solve कर पाए, ध्यान से देखो अभी मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ. So let's focus on these 2 persons only for the time being. So these 2 maximum marks holders, just check them. So their total marks is 14. Yes or no? Right, their total marks is 14. Yes, बाकियों से check करने पड़ेंगे. I find that, and that's okay. Yes, exactly, Ritesh Prasad. Very good. That's a good logical thinking. Yes, exactly, Akul. But Ritesh Prasad has given very nice statement here. That's wonderful, Ritesh. Wonderful thinking. Now listen, everyone. So right now I am working only on your thought process, how you should think. So when you are making different cases, you are making some assumption. So consider that you are considering just one of the case. Maybe one more case is possible. Maybe there are more cases possible, right? So what is the thought process that we need to see? Yes, exactly, Samyak. Exactly same. Exactly same. Now listen. That's perfectly fine, Samyak, what you have said. Now listen here. So total, अगर मैं इन दोनों की बात करता हूं तो total 14 correct answers होने चाहिए. Yes or no? Listen what I am saying clearly. Now, ठीक है, whatever you have done, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Now listen the thought process which I am sharing here. How we can think. What could be the logical thought process? So 7 plus 7, total 14 correct answers must be here. Fine. We know that there is no negative marking, and each correct answer is going to give you 1 mark. So 7 plus 7, 14 marks they have got. That means whatever answers they have given, there must be total 14 marks obtained by both of them combined. ठीक है ना? Okay, now tell me, in this question 10, they both have answered A. So what could be the total score obtained in this question by both of these persons? Are you getting my question? ध्यान से सुनो, ध्यान से आंसर बताओ. In question 10, total score obtained by both of them can be what? क्या क्या हो सकता है? What are the possible values? Yes, exactly, 2 or 0. It could be 0 as well, Umrao Singh. 2 is the maximum score. अगर दोनों ने सही आंसर किया तो 2, और अगर गलत आंसर किया, if 0 A is not the correct answer, then 0 also is possible. Yes or no? Is that clear? Clear to everyone? बात समझ में आ रही है क्या बोल रहा हूं? Now same question to all of you for this question number 9. It's B or D. What do you think? It's B or D. What do you think here? What could be the total combined score for both of these persons in question 9, where they're answering B and D? It's 1 and 0, right? So because both can't be correct, only one of them can be correct. So 1 maximum or minimum 0. If answer is not one of them, then it could be 0 also. Not 2. Why you are writing 2, Samyak? No, it's not 2. They are answering B and D, right? One of the person has answered B, other has answered D. So it is going to be 0 or 1, right? So yes, so let me write here. So it is 1 or 0. Okay, same in next part now. D and D, again 2 and 0, isn't it? Next part, B and A, 1 and 0. Here, D and C, again 1 or 0. C and C, so 2 or 0. C or B, that is 1 or 0. A, that is 2 or 0. Both correct or both wrong? A or B, so one of them correct or both are wrong, that is 1 or 0. And A and G, that is 1 or 0. Is that fine? हाँ, वो गलती से लिख दिया था उसने, सम्यक ने ठीक कर दिया, फाइन. चूल भूख माफ करो. Is it okay so far? Now all of us knew that the total correct answers must be 14. Now out of these different combinations possible, can you tell me 14 कब बनेगा? If I look for the maximum possible scores, that is 2 plus 1 3 plus 2 5 plus 1 6 plus 1 7 and 2 9 and 1 10, 10 and 2 12 and 1 13 and 1 14. That's confirmed, right? So certainly one of the answers are correct, and when both have answered same, that is the correct answer. It is confirmed now, right? अगर यहाँ पर 3 कॉमन आंसर्स होते तब ऐसी सिचुएशन नहीं होती, 5 कॉमन आंसर्स होते तब ऐसी सिचुएशन नहीं होती, but because there are 4 correct answers, it clearly confirms that they are certainly the right answers. ठीक है? Is that clear to everyone, specifically those who have solved the question and also those who haven't even started how to solve? Fine. Okay, so let me write the correct answer key. For this question, certainly it is A. So A is certainly the correct answer. So A is correct answer. A is correct answer. So C is wrong. D is wrong. C is wrong. C is wrong. ठीक है जी. आगे बढ़ते हैं. आगे बढ़ते हैं. Here again it is 2. So it is which one? That this D is certainly the correct answer. D is certainly the correct answer. D is certainly the correct answer. तो बाकी C तो गलत है. C तो गलत है. C तो गलत है. C तो गलत है. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे मुझे 2 करेक्ट आंसर्स मिल चुके हैं. यहाँ पर भी मुझे एग्जैक्टली 2 ही करेक्ट आंसर्स मिले थे. टोटल में भी मैं देख रहा हूँ साथ साथ, राइट? And here what next? 2 here. So again this C is the correct answer. C is the correct answer. This person also has given C. तो इस टोटल में मुझे 3 करेक्ट आंसर्स मिल चुके हैं. And the correct answer for this question is C. यहाँ पे लिख देता हूँ. This is D. So we have got the answer key for these questions so far. Let's move further. Here also we have got the correct answer key. That is A. So A is the correct answer for this question, and this person also has given A, so that is also correct. So total 3 correct answers we have got from here, and A is the correct answer. Is that fine? Now in this case, if I see, answer is going to be either A or D. So A or D, that means certainly 3 questions, 3 answers are correct. Whether it is A, then also 3 answers are correct, and if it is D, then also 3 answers are correct, right? So I don't know which is correct answer, but right now I know total 3 answers are correct. Let's move further here. In this case, we know that answer is going to be either A or B. तो पक्का C तो गलत है ना, C तो गलत है ना, right? Because answer is going to be either A or B. So that means out of this question, if I look for total, तो या तो 3 correct है या 1 correct है, तो 3 or 1. Fine. Going with the same analysis here, so I know that answer is going to be either B or C. तो A तो गलत है ना. So B or C. If B is correct, then 4 answers are correct. If C, then only 1. So in this question total, I'm going to get either 4 or 1 answer correct. Let's move to the next question. In this question, I know C or D is going to be correct, right? Which one I don't know. If C, then total 3. If D, then also 3. So that means anyhow, in this question, total correct answers by all the students put together is 3. Fine. प्राची जी जो कर रहे हैं उसे समझिए ध्यान से. Try to understand that. We need to check the cases. And I'm trying to remove that checking work as much as possible. At last, we need to check only. Let's move further. Let's move further to 7th question now. In 7th question, answer is going to be either A or B, right? So if it is A, then 3 answers correct. If it is B, then again 3. So whatever be the case, total 3 answers are correct in this question by all the students put together. Let's move further for question 9 now. In question 9, I know that answer is going to be either B or D. So A to pakka galat hai na. So if it is B, then 3 correct answers. If D, then 2. So it is going to be 3 or 2. Is it fine so far? Is it clear to everyone so far? Ritesh says question 5 we can cancel B. Question 5 we can cancel B. Kaise bhai? Oh yes. Question 5 we have got the correct answer ki C. So let's cancel this B. That's fine. That's true. Thank you for that. Here also A. So यहाँ पे भी cancel कर देते हैं बाकी लोगों को. So A, D and B they can be cancelled. And what else? I hope it is okay. ठीक है? Is it okay so far? सूर्य तेज how 3-2. बाबा गिनो ना यार, या तो अगर B है तो 3 correct answers हैं, D है तो 2 correct answers हैं. That's it. Fine. Okay. So before I move further, let's have one more thing to check that जो काम हमने सिर्फ इन दोनों के साथ किया था, let's do with all of them together. So total how many correct answers are there? Let's add them. 2 plus 7 9, 9 plus 3 12, 12 and 3 7 is 19, 19 and 5 24 and 2 26. Total I want 26 correct answers, right? Total I want 26 correct answers. So which are confirmed, let me check that first. So 3 and 3 is 6, 6 and 3 9, 9 and 3 12, 12 and 3 15, 15 and 2 17, 17 and 2 19. I want 7 more. I want 7 more. So 3, 4, 3, these are the possible things. So I want 7 from there. So of course, क्या बोले? क्या बोल सकते हैं? Anyway, I want 7 from them more. So 7 कैसे आ सकता है? अगर यहाँ से 2 लिया तो 2 4 1 हो सकता है. 2 1 से तो नहीं बनेगा. 2 4 1 हो सकता है. That's one thing. और अगर 3 लेता हूँ तो 3 4 तो नहीं लेंगे. 3 1 and 3 हो सकता है. There are 2 possible cases now. Are you getting that? There are exactly 2 possibilities which I can see now. So now at this point of time, we can certainly go for the 2 possible answer keys, and then we can check them. Then we can check them when which of them works. Whether both of them work or only one of them works, that we can verify. Are you getting that? Is it clear? So we have identified there are going to be exactly 2 possible answer keys, and which one will work, that we can see. Right? Okay. Ritesh says for second student, let's check. Okay, for second student, we have got so far only 1 correct answer, and I want 4 more. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. There are 6 possibilities. 6 में से 4 सही होंगे ना? अभी मालूम नहीं कौन सा है. Okay, what we can do further? Anything else? Any other suggestion, Ritesh? second maximum marks, that's fine. That's what we have seen, Ritesh. So usse we still do not know, but we need to take cases now. Now we need to make cases. I hope this part is very clear what we have done. So that's how we can check various cases. और क्या केस लेना है, now it is quite simplified. लोएस्ट मार्क्स वाले को चेक करें, केशव विजय, लोएस्ट मार्क्स वाले हमारे पास 2 लोग हैं, 2, तो इसका तो एक आइडेंटिफाई हो चुका है. सो आउट ऑफ दीज रिमेनिंग आंसर्स एग्जैक्टली 1 मस्ट बी करेक्ट. ओके, ठीक है, तो यहीं से देख लेते हैं. 1 मस्ट बी करेक्ट. तो और अगर मैं इससे कंपेयर करूं तो see one thing I'm seeing here. Yes, first student. आदित्य says first student. 2 मार्क्स वालों के केसेस लेने होंगे. हाँ, बिल्कुल ले सकते हैं. उससे कम कर लेते हैं. आदित्य गोपाल is saying Chaku first student. Yes, see one thing I'm saying. I'm checking the first student. I'm checking this student, first student, and this highest mark scorer here. Let's check both of them. ठीक है, just compare these 2 students. अगर आप इन दोनों को देखते हैं, let me use different color. That will make the things more clear. So for these 2 students, total 9 answers must be correct. Fine. So far we have identified 1 and 4 here, right? So 4 and 1, 5 are already correct. So we want 4 more correct answers. 1 for this person and 3 for this person. Now we know that कि इस student के जो हैं 3 गलत होने वाले हैं, 3 सही होने वाले हैं. Let's look for the common part. तो अभी यहां पर जो कॉमन आंसर्स है, सी द बी इज कॉमन हियर. दिस इज ऑल्सो बी एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो बी. तो या तो दोनों सही हैं, दोनों गलत हैं. दिस इज ऑल्सो बी, दिस इज ऑल्सो बी. दोनों सही हैं, दोनों गलत हैं. दिस इज सी एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो सी. अगेन दोनों सही हैं या दोनों गलत हैं. एंड दिस इज डी एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो डी. अगेन दोनों सही हैं, दोनों गलत हैं. क्या इसके चारों गलत हो सकते हैं क्या? They are different here, B, A, and that was also different, A and B. क्या ये चारों क्वेश्चन रॉन्ग हो सकते हैं? First tell me, can all these 4 answers be wrong? Ayushi Sharma sir, won't we take the maximum marks option to be correct one? Maximum marks to be correct one. अरे maximum marks correct one कौन से हैं? 7 are the total marks. These are maximum marks obtained by any one of them. 7 by Kadir and 7 by Simranjit. So based on that we are discussing. So now see here once again what I am saying. ये चारों questions के answers सही same दिए हैं इन दोनों ने, right? Can these all 4 answers be wrong? अगर ऐसा होगा तो इसके 7 पूरे नहीं बन पाएंगे, right? That means out of them some must be correct. Some must be correct, right? Now, can you tell me how many can be correct? How many can be correct? Exactly 1. Exactly 1. Are you getting that? Exactly 1 will be correct. Why exactly 1? Why not more than 1? Because this person Om is already having 1 correct answer. He need only 1 more correct answer. So out of these 4, only 1 is going to be correct. Exactly 1 is going to be correct, right? Right? Exactly 1 is going to be correct. See, there can be various ways. Yes, exactly. There can be various cases. So right now, what we are discussing, just we focus on that. So I hope this point is very clear. So because this person Om and Simranjit, who is having 2 correct answers and 7 correct answers, so they are having these 4 common answers. So this first person's 1 correct answer have already been identified. ये चारों गलत नहीं हो सकते ब्लू वाले. क्यों? क्योंकि अगर ये चारों गलत हो गए फिर इसके 7 नहीं बनेंगे, और चारों गलत नहीं हो सकते तो कुछ ना कुछ सही होंगे. तो सही कितने होंगे? Exactly 1, because this person is already having 1 correct answer. तो ये एक सही है, इनमें से अब एक सही है, मतलब बाकी ये B is wrong answer. तो B is wrong answer, तो ये भी B wrong है, ये भी B wrong है. Certainly A is the correct answer here. Fine. Same way, let's move further. और कौन सा बचा? इसका तो सारा काम हो गया है. So A is correct answer here. So this A is correct answer. We will get to know now. This A is now correct answer. This A is correct. Fine. And this A is correct. This A is correct. Okay. Now what next? What next? तो यहाँ पे we have reached till this position now. इसका मुझे एक और मिल गया अभी आगे बढ़ते हैं. अब इन चारों में से कौन सा एक सही है, बाकी तीन गलत हैं. दैट वी नीड टू आइडेंटिफाई. फॉर दैट लेट्स सी व्हाट वी कैन डू. अभी हमने यहाँ पे ए आइडेंटिफाई किया है. सो उससे सिमरजीत का नहीं, हाँ कादिर का ये एक गलत आइडेंटिफाई हो गया है. अच्छा, अब इन चारों में से एक ही सही होने वाला है, तो बाकी दोनों सही होंगे ना. दिस इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट. दिस बी इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट. फाइन. दिस बी इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट. यस, एग्जैक्टली. क्वेश्चन 9 will be correct. Exactly, Milind. Perfectly fine. Thank you for that. So this is correct for Simranjit. So this B is correct answer. So this B is correct. This B is correct. That means this is 3. If this is 3, remember हमें 7 बनाना था. This is 3. This can't be 4. This has to be 1. And this has to be 3 and 1 4 and 3 7. तो यहाँ पे 3 वाला कौन सा है? It's B. So this B is correct. This B is correct. So this B is the correct answer key here. So this B is correct answer here. So A is wrong. Fine. So what next? Let's move further. तो यहाँ पे हमने देखा 1 वाला correct है. 1 वाला कौन है? So this is wrong. This D is wrong. This D is wrong. All others are incorrect. These blue ones are incorrect. So this B is incorrect. This B is incorrect. This B is incorrect. This C is also incorrect. This C is also incorrect. This C is also incorrect. It means this is the D is the correct answer here. D is the correct answer here. ठीक है. सी मैंने कोई केस चेक ही नहीं किया, सारा काम फटाफट से हो रहा है. दिस इज द करेक्ट आंसर हियर. व्हाट नेक्स्ट? इन दिस केस इट इज 1 वाला केस. तो 1 वाला केस कौन सा है? बी को तो हम हटा ही चुके हैं. बी वी हैव ऑलरेडी लेफ्ट. इट्स ओनली सी. तो सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर हियर. सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर हियर. परफेक्टली फाइन. यहाँ पे 3 करेक्ट आंसर्स वाला कौन है? इट इज ए. दैट वी हैव ऑलरेडी डन. यहाँ पे बी आ चुका है. यहाँ पे 3 वाला करेक्ट कौन है? डी इज गॉन. तो इट इज सर्टेनली ए नाउ. सो ए इज द करेक्ट आंसर for this first question. अभी कौन सा बचा है? It's only question number 9. So question number 9 में we already identified as B. So this D is wrong. B is the correct answer. We have got the exact answer key. Can you see that? So initially some people were saying some data is missing or कम data लग रहा है. But see, just based on their scores, we have identified exactly the correct answer key for these 10 questions, right? So we can just verify the marks obtained by each of them. Let's verify. So यहाँ पे 1 और 1 2, that's fine. Next here 1 2 3 4 and 5, perfectly fine. Here 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, perfectly fine. Next 1 and 2 and 3, that's fine. Next 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, perfectly fine. Next 1 and 2, that's perfectly fine. Good. हाँ, yes Ayushi, sometimes it happens. See, आपने पहला केस बनाया, वही मैच कर गया, you become happy. But what about those? I'm sure the majority students were here who were unable to do anything. श्रवण कुमार से मल्टी कलर पेन मिल जाता. See, यहाँ पर मुझे मल्टी कलर पेन मिला हुआ है Shravan, but normally what I remember I have been doing, so you can use simple circle, or you can make sparkler circle, or you can put decimals. Various things can be used. Our objective is to differentiate the different things, right? That is our objective. Anyhow, so point was that how to think, सोचना कैसे है, right? So see, we haven't made any cases, we haven't checked any of the answer key. We directly got the correct answer key. Yes, we had to think lot of things. What type of rough sheet do we get? It depends upon the examination center, Lakshay. Some examination centers give A4 sheet also. Nowadays, CAT has started giving you printed pad, writing pad, just like what is it called? A5, I guess. A5 नहीं O5 बोलेंगे O5. A4 का half समझ लो, A4 के half से थोड़ा सा, जैसा normal writing pad is there. So nowadays they have started giving that printed one. In earlier time, sometimes they used to give A4 sheets also, and still, if those writing pads are not available or less in quantity, then again they give A4 sheets. Anyhow, rough paper is not a scarcity. There is always available there. If you need more, you will get more as well. But the problem is that you have limited time. You have limited time. In that limited time, you need to use it effectively. That is the most important thing. Fine. There is no limit of number of pages you can get. Even if you're getting a pad, then also it's already having too many pages. They're going to remain blank. They're going to remain blank. And there are enough pages. I have not seen any single student saying कि मेरे पास rough work करने के लिए कागज नहीं बचा, page नहीं बचा. There's not any difficulty like that. ठीक है? So whether it is A4 sheet or whether there is a printed writing pad, there's not a problem at all. ठीक है? Yes, problem is that you need to put down the table on your rough sheet. You need to work on that. That is the problematic thing. It is going to take time. तो पेपर की प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. क्या लिखना है, कम से कम लिखना है और सही लिखना है एंड यूजफुल बात लिखनी है. दैट इज द इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. यस, टाइम इज नॉट दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम. ओके, आगे बढ़े. अच्छा, अपना टाइम आज का हो गया क्या? ओ नहीं, अभी तो टाइम है. अरे वी हैव टाइम. हाँ, पेन देते हैं कहीं या पेंसिल भी देते हैं. दैट डिपेंड्स. नॉर्मली दे गिव पेन, बट आई रिमेंबर दे यूज्ड टू गिव पेंसिल्स आल्सो समटाइम्स. ओके, आगे चलें. हाँ, टाइम की प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है बट iQuanta की प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. आगे बढ़ते हैं, आगे बढ़ते हैं. रेडी फॉर द नेक्स्ट सेट नाउ. By the way, let's answer the questions. Let's answer the questions now. The first question: for which of these questions is D the correct answer? So 1, 8 या 9? 1, 8 या 9. So 1 का तो नहीं, 8 का yes, 9 का नहीं. तो 8 is the right answer. So 8, that is option A. So option A is the correct answer here. Right? And second question, what is the correct answer for question 5? Question 5 का आंसर चेक कर लेते हैं. Question 5 we have answer as C. So question 5 का answer is option C. That is again first option A. Now which of these questions witness the least number of students answering correctly? सबसे कम सही किया हो, right? तो 2, 4, 5, 3, 4. तो 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 में चेक करते हैं. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. तो it's 2. नहीं, 2 में तो 3 है. 2, 3, 4, 5 या 10. It is 10. Question number 10 is answered correctly by only 2 persons. Right? Question 10 is answered correctly by only 2 persons. Others are done correctly by more than 2 persons. So question 10 would be the right answer. Question 10 means option E. It's option E. Question 4 by 1 person था क्या? Let me check. अरे हाँ, 1 था ना यहाँ पे. Oh, sorry. Yes, 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 yes. That's fine. But question 4 was not, question 4, yes, B. Sorry, I missed that. Yes, question 4 is the right answer. Question 4 is answered correctly only by 1 person. That's fine, fine. Yes, thank you for that correction. Question 10 has been answered by 2 persons correctly. Question 4 by only 1 person. Question 4 is done correctly only by 1 person, that is Kadir. And question 10 was for 2. And बाकी लोग 3 वाले थे, 3 या 2. ठीक है? So A, B. That's perfectly fine. Sumitra Vaishnav, to make cases the best possible approach. No approach. It takes time. It takes time. And you can never be sure, even if you may have picked the right case, but you may not be sure that it is the only case. There could be other cases as well, right? So in straightforward terms, there is no shortcut to success. You need to work hard, and as we did in this question, see, before starting this session, I was just looked at this set and I had seen this set many years ago, and at that time that was my conclusion कि भाई ये 1 घंटे में भी solve नहीं होगा, because I prefer not to check the cases. I was trying to solve it and it took too much time. My previous experience was that, and before starting this session I was looking at this set only, should I include this set or not. Then I thought, let it be. I was trying to solve, but I was not able to complete it before this session. I was trying to work on this, but I was not able to finish. I thought let's give it a try. And when I give it this question here, so I was very surprised to get many answers, and correct answers A, B was the answer given by many of the students. So casework can help you, but which case will be the correct one, you don't know that. You need to check only, right? So for checking work, as I told you earlier, what are the possible things? Let's check on them one by one. That could be done, right? But I preferred, can we identify the exact? Yes, we got it. Okay, we got it exactly. So important point is that we should be able to think. हम सही से सोचें क्या given है क्या नहीं है, based on that क्या क्या चीजें possible है, and try to check the checking work as less as possible. But finally, whatever possible things are there, we need to make cases always. And believe me, I have said it repeatedly in many earlier sessions as well, in recorded sessions also, that CAT mainly give questions based on case work. बहुत सारी चीजें possible हो सकती हैं, and we need to check them, we need to eliminate them one by one. And finally, we may end to only one possible set, one possible case, or there may be more than one cases possible also, right? So that's why in this case, I didn't make any cases. I was just checking what I can negate, what I can negate, and finally we reached only one possible case. That's it, right? अगर हम ये सब काम ना करके starting में ही cases बनाना शुरू करते, कर सकते थे, but that may have taken much more time, and certainly many of the students were not able to answer. Maybe they have tried some cases which didn't work, है ना? And those who were able to find the answer, they started with that case which worked, right? So there's no approach for that. There's no approach for that. Those students also can't be very sure कि अगली बार भी ऐसा ही कर लेंगे, नहीं चलेगा, ठीक है? That's why important part is developing the thought process. That is the most important part. Okay, how many sets to solve in exam to get a good percentile? Lakshya, as much as possible we should solve, as much as possible. See, अगर मुश्किल set हैं, you won't be able to solve much. In that case, only solving just one set or maybe one question from each set would be sufficient to give you more than 90, 95, maybe 99 percentile, right? But if it is an easier section, there are easy questions, then everyone would be attempting much questions. In that case, 4, 5 questions, 7, 8 questions would not be sufficient. Maybe आपको out of 20 or 22 questions, you are supposed to solve 17, 18 questions. That has happened in CAT, in computer-based CAT. I've seen that. In CAT 14, I can surely tell you, I remember. So in CAT 14, the paper level, difficulty level of question paper decreased drastically. So more number of questions were to be solved. I remember that was a section of, I think, 50 questions. There were two sets, 50 questions in Quant plus DI section and 50 questions in Quant verbal and LR section. So in that section, I remember I solved all the 50 questions out of Quant and DI section. Then time limit was there, of course. In verbal LR section also, I solved all the questions of LR. In verbal, I don't know kitna kiya tha, yaad nahi. So, but that was required. And majority of the students who were attempting, they had the previous experience of previous mock test and all. कि इतने क्वेश्चन कर लेना काफी है बाबा आसान आएगा तो ज्यादा करना पड़ेगा ना आसान आएगा तो ज्यादा करना पड़ेगा right so don't think कि कितना करना है just try to give your best and while attempting the test you know that it is difficult or easier have faith on yourself that you are to do your best ठीक है pursuing BBA Shubham fine so can you suggest me which year I should start preparing for CAT so in your second year, pre-final year is the best time, Shubham, for anyone who is starting to prepare. The pre-final year is the best year because in the final year you get so many other engagements. In the pre-final year you should start, and you have good amount of time then for preparing. Fine, okay. We are going to do another set. Yes, we are going to do one more set. Avi, let me move and let me see a few more comments. Is there any question for how many months of preparation I can clear CAT? Shubham, I think I answered that. Minimum 6 months is required, minimum. Otherwise, if you are having 1 year or more, that is certainly very good. But a minimum 6 months are required for a thorough preparation. Anything less than 6 months require that either you are too smart or you must have prepared earlier. Fine? You can't start fresh with less amount of time. That is not possible actually. Either you must be too smart or you have prepared earlier, then you can work with that. Okay, how can we know easy or hard question? बातें करने से पता नहीं चलेगा सूर्य तेजा जी क्वेश्चन आसान है कि मुश्किल है solve करना पड़ेगा. You need to experience it on your own. If somebody says this sweet is very tasty, how did you get to know? Now you can listen to us No, but you will experience by experiencing it on your own, right? So that's why I was telling you earlier also, try to solve the questions, whether you are a new student or old student, whatever it is, the questions are new for you, right? And that is going to happen at the time of examination as well. ऐसा थोड़ी ना कि जो हम पढ़ा रहे हैं वही एग्जाम में आने वाला है. Yes, but if you have practiced enough, then you will be having that thought process कि करना कैसे है. ठीक है? There's one more set, Shivangi. Just wait for 1 or 2 more minutes. We'll start. One set I'm able to solve, but whenever I try to solve another set, I sometimes mess up. It's with everyone, Ayushi. Don't worry, but keep on practicing. Keep on practicing. Chirag is suggesting, please, next set. Yes, certainly. Think of the exam as a function. You know, exactly. Yes, next set. Now, many requests are coming for the next set. I'm moving to the next set. Here it is. Okay. There are 4 questions. Given table provides the number of days taken by 4 people to complete different type of jobs. So some information is here, and the 4 questions are on the next slide. So I'm again giving you 10 minutes to solve. It's 22:32, 22:42. Fine. So you can take a screenshot, that would be better. You can read it thoroughly. And then I shall move to the next slide, which shows questions. Your time has already started, by the way. That's a good start, Astha, by the way. Surya, that is the last question for the day. I have already shown the questions beforehand. You can rewind your video and go back to that. I will start speaking at 22:42 now.
आकाश, आप पीपीटी नहीं भेजी उसकी? हेलो आकाश,
Okay, so time is up. And yes, time and work is easy. Need more set? Good. Sneha, क्या नहीं समझ आया Sneha? It's a basic question. It's not that tough and I can see a lot of answers. Let's check now. Let's check. I can see different answers. Not everyone is having same answer. 7, 13, 16, 7, 7, 12, 15, 7. Some different answers are there. Arithro says 7, 13. Let's see. Let's see. Let's check now. So our time is already up for that and let's discuss it now. So it says, I hope you have read it carefully. And the best way to solve time and work questions, some of people use fractions, reciprocals, that is also one of the ways. Otherwise, what we can use is using LCM also. We can use LCM by assuming the total work to be something. ठीक है ना? So let's solve them together now. Okay, let's solve them now. So it says, given table provides the number of days taken by 4 people to complete different kind of jobs, different type of jobs. तो कितना टाइम लेते हैं दिया हुआ है यहाँ पे. तो जॉब ए, जॉब बी, जॉब सी, देयर आर 4 पर्संस, अंकित, भगत, चेतन, दिनेश. इनको भी ABCD बोल सकते हैं. ABCD फाइन. तो बेसिकली A takes 8 days to complete the job A alone, B takes 9 days to complete the job A alone, and so on. Okay, now the group was given 2 orders. So exactly 2 orders are there, order 1 and order 2. Now order 1 requires job A to be completed first and then job B. Okay, so order 1 के लिए पहले job A करना है, फिर job B करना है. Okay, and order 2 required job B to be completed first and then job C. तो B उसके बाद C. Okay, these are the 2 different orders. 2 orders मिले हैं. ठीक बात है, आगे बढ़ते हैं. Yes, unit wise we will work. So Ankit and Chetan, that is A and C, are doing order 1 while Bhagat and Dinesh, that is B and D, are doing order 2 starting from day 1. So day 1 पे दोनों लोग काम करना start हो जाते हैं. And so A and C, Ankit and Chetan are working on order 1, that is job A and then job B. And same way B and D are working on order 2, that is job B and then job C. Okay, so how are they working? Ankit works on day 1, Chetan works on day 2, again Ankit works on day 3, and so on. Same process continues. That means they are working basically alternately, है ना? ठीक है, तो let's work with Ankit and Chetan. They are working on order 1. Order 1 is what? That job A to be completed first and then job B. Okay, let's talk about this one now. तो Ankit and Chetan are working on job A first and then job B. तो पहले job A के लिए बात करते हैं. If they are working on job A, so ये 8 days में पूरा करता है, ये 6 days में पूरा करता है. Can you tell me what is the LCM of 8 and 6? I can take 12, right? So 12 is the smaller, not 12, sorry, 24, right? 24. So let's say job A is having total 24 units of work, which is LCM of 8 and 6. It is divisible by both of them, 8 and 6, which means Ankit ka 1 day work kitna hua? Can you tell me? So Ankit is doing out of this 24 3 unit of work daily. That is 24 by 8, right? So 24 by 8 is 3. So basically Ankit is doing 3 unit of work daily and Chetan is doing 4 units of work daily. Is that fine for job A? Clear? So total 24 unit work is there for job A अगर ऐसा है, in that case Ankit is working 3 and Chetan is working 4 units of work on every day basis. Now in what manner they are working? So alternately they are working. On first day Ankit, then Chetan, then Ankit, then Chetan, like that. Let's see what happens. So on day 1 we are talking about job A right now. We are talking about job A, basically order 1 we are talking about, order 1. So in this order 1, first job A, then job B. तो job A कैसे हो रहा है? First A is working how much? 3 units of work. Then it's C who is finishing 4 units of work. Then again A and C, the same pattern will repeat. So for next 2 days again 3 and 4 units of work is being done by A and C. Again 3 and 4 works are being done by A and C in next 2 days. So 7, 7, 7, total 21 so far. Total 24 tha na. So next it is the turn of A who will be completing the 3 units of work, and the work got completed. This work got completed on the 7th day. 7th day पे job A is completed. But order 1 के लिए I want job B also after this, right? Job B will be started now. See, it mentioned here any new job starts the next day once the previous job is completed. तो previous job complete होने के बाद अब next day the work will be started, the job B will be started for this order 1. job B अब start कौन करेगा? A तो कर चुका, अब A के बाद next किसी बारी आएगी? It is C. अच्छा, job B के लिए again we need to do the same thing. तो job B का timing था, Ankit finishes in 10 days and Chetan in 8 days. So can you tell me the LCM of 8 and 10? It is 40 this time, right? It is 40. So 1 day work for Ankit comes out to be 4, and for Chetan it would be 5. So they are again working alternately in the same manner. Now this time Ankit, it is Ankit's turn on the first day, that is 8th day here. So Chetan की बारी है, तो Chetan is working 5 units, and then it's Ankit's turn. So Ankit is finishing 4 units of work. So this same cycle will repeat again. So next again Chetan and Ankit, they are finishing 5 and 4. So it is 9, total 40 units of work are there. So 5, 4 again, third time and fourth time. So C, A, Chetan and Ankit, like that. So 9, 9, 9, 9, total 36 units of work has been done. Now 4 units of work is remaining, total 40 था. तो बारी किसकी है? Chetan की बारी है. तो Chetan will be doing 4 units work. Of course, so on the 9th day now, on the 9th day, this work will be finished now. After 7 plus 9, total 16th day are there. So in 16 days, this order 1 is completed. Is that clear? I hope it is clear so far. Fine. Okay. So that was the discussion about order 1. Now let's talk about order 2. Let's talk about order 2 now. So order 2 is what? First we need to finish the job B and then job C. I'm talking about order B now, or order 2 now. So order 2 mein first we need to finish job B. And who is working on this order 2? So order 2 pe we are having the persons this Bhagat and Dinesh. So Bhagat and Dinesh, they are doing order 2. So Bhagat and Dinesh are doing order 2, and how do they work? Let's see that pattern also. So Bhagat and Dinesh work together on day 1. They are working together on day 1 and day 2 also, and then both rest on day 3, and the same process continues. Fine. So their method is given. So they are working together. They are working together for 2 days, and then next day, third day, they rest together. Yes, exactly. पूरा इसका time and work का ही question है exactly. Okay. So any new job starts the next day once. That's the part we already seen. So let's see what happens now. So first they are going to finish order B. So order B, when it is done by Dinesh and Bhagat, so they are working 7 and 12. So what is the LCM of 7 and 12? That is 84. So let's take the total work to be 84 units. So that means Bhagat is doing 12 units of work every day and Dinesh is doing 7 units of work every day. Right? So what is the order? So they are working together for 2 days, and then third day both of them rest. Right? So this Bhagat and B and D, they are working together for first day, total 12 plus 7, 19 units of work. Then second day again they are doing 19 units of work, and then third day they are on rest. Right? And then same pattern repeats. So again 19, 19 and rest. Right? So far 38, 76 unit of work is done. Total 84 unit was there, right? Total 84 units were there. So 76 के बाद कितना बचा? 8 units बचे. So the next day when both are working together, So 8 more units of work would be done and this job B would be completed. So job B 3 plus 3 6 and 1 7. So job B is getting completed on the 7th day. Fine. Now after job B, job C is to be done. Job C में क्या होने वाला है? Let's see. So job C again, both Bhagat and B and D, Bhagat and Dinesh are working on that. And 8 and 6, what is the LCM of 8 and 6? So that 8 and 6 LCM would be 24. We did earlier as well. So 24 is the total work. So Bhagat is doing 3 units of work daily and Dinesh is doing 4 units of work daily. The pattern is same. They are going to work together. So this time they are going to work together. How much? 7 units. ठीक है? LCM कब लेना होता है? जहां पे मैं ले रहा हूं अभी. So they are going to do 7 units work together. So now it is on this first day, because B and D they have worked together for 1 day. Next day again they are going to work together. So this BD will work together and this time they are going to do 4 plus 3 7 units of work. And then next day it is going to be rest day because they have worked for 2 consecutive days. So the next day it is going to be rest day. Then again BD will work together, 7 units work more. Then again BD will work together, 7 units work more. And then next again it will be rest day, right? When they are working for 2 days, after that it is going to be rest day. Okay, total work was 24. So far 7, 7, 7, 21 units of work is done. So on the next day, they need to do 3 units work more and the task is completed. Fine. So 7 के बाद 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 more days they have taken. On the 6th day, this job C took 6 days and that's it. So total, if we see, the total this order 2 is finished in 7 and 6, 13th day, and total order 1 is finished in 7 and 9, 16th day. Let's see the questions now. Let's see the questions now. Surya Teja, what is the difficulty in order 2? Order 2 mein first job B is done, then job C is done. And the same way, pattern was already mentioned here that the Bhagat and Dinesh, they work together on day 1 and 2 and then both of them rest on next day. And the same process continues. That's what we have done. So 2 day working, then rest, 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 like that. Okay? Let's see the questions now. The first question, on which day job A was completed? Job A was completed. Job A is done by in order 1. On which day? 7th day, right? 7th day. So answer would be 7. Next, on which day order 2 was completed? Okay, ये पूरे order की बात कर रहा है, पूरा order 2. So 7 plus 6, it is 13th. So on 13th day it got completed, right? Next, on which day order 1 was completed? तो complete order 1 is talking about. तो complete order 1 का मतलब 7 plus 9, 16th day, right? So on 16th day it got completed. And last question, on which day job B of order 2 was completed? So on which day job B of order 2 was completed? So job B of order 2, that is on 7th day again. So 7 is the right answer here. So yes, 7, 13, 16, 7, you can match your answers. If you have got the same values of answers, that's perfectly fine. No difficulty with that. ठीक है. स्नेहा मल्होत्रा, सर 5 days ले रहे ना. किसके लिए 5 days ले रहे बेटा? 5 days कहाँ पे? Where you are talking about 5 days? यहाँ पे? Are you talking about this one? Ritesh, I learned time and work from your videos. Good. Taking total work and per unit work is helpful. Good. We don't have to deal with the issues. Exactly. Exactly. And it's good that you got to get something from me. That's nice. Ayushman, it was easy. Yes. Sneha, 5 कहाँ पे यहाँ पे? तो 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 days, ना? There are rest days also to be included. In between, there are rest days also. Don't miss them. Fine. What you are saying? Cute. 77 to 73, 5 days. कहाँ पे 77 to? अच्छा ये. It is. अरे बाबा बीच में. Why you are missing the rest day? There is a rest day in between. There is a rest day in between. You're missing that. You're missing that. There is a rest day, beta. There's a rest day after this first 7 because already BD had worked on this 7th day. Then 8th day they are working. Then 9th day is rest. 10th, 11th day are working. 12th day is rest, like that. ठीक है? Yes, Chirag is asking job B done twice. Yes, why not? In order 1 also we had job B. In order 2 also we had job B. Fine. So that's it from my side. And I would love to have your feedbacks, your comments. What did you learn? Did you actually gain anything? कुछ सीखने को मिला? Of course, other than the questions, did you actually learn something? And is there any, if there is any suggestion from your side, you are most welcome. How much ideal time we should give for this set? Not more than 5 minutes. That's sufficient, I guess. Not more than 5 minutes. And by the way, many of you already got answers in less than 5 minutes. I just remember that. Second set was yes. Ankul, yes, really that was good set. And I'm really feeling very happy myself. I was doubtful, pata nahi solve hoga ki nahi hoga, but yes, we solved it very nicely. Without making even a single case, we got the exact answers. That was a very good thing. Asa Moria, kahan gayi? Pata nahi gayab ho gayi. Fine. Yes, you can take screenshot of this. इसमें तो आसान इसमें क्या screenshot लेना है? But yes, if you wish, you can take. Sneha ji, loved the session. Thank you. Thank you too. You certainly need more time. You certainly should practice. And somebody was asking how we would revise. So this video is going to be available there. अगर YouTube खुद से delete ना मार दे तो, right? iQuanta is not going to delete this. So this is going to publicize them only, right? So they won't delete it, don't worry. So this session is going to remain here. You can watch it again and again. And for anything you wish to revise, you can take screenshots or you can revisit the video, you can revisit the solution done, fine. But most important is that you need to learn the thought process and imbibe it in your own. Okay? Learning how to approach the questions. Yes, good. That is more important, most important. In the remaining time till CAT, what are the most must study topics? Everything, Pratish. There is nothing specific. Nothing specific. Okay, yes, meet at 12, Sudeep. Good night, good night. Sneha, you take too much time. No problem, no problem. Just keep on working. You will become better. Don't compare with others. Just try to become better. Even if you get just 1% better now, you will be satisfied that I did something. Okay, thank you very much. Good night. Intuitive approaches in LRDI, very nice. Yes, Aritro. I have just not received the sessions slides yet. Let's see what is there. When is the crash course? Oh, I forgot to show that screen. There's one more screen. So CAT 25 crash course exclusive price drop. Many of you already left, but yes, those who are still here, so you can enroll now, and there's a last chance you can use this coupon code here. So there's the information for crash course. Thank you everyone. Good night. Hare Krishna. So I'm ending this live stream at this point of time. Thank you very much once again. Hare